Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Exploring AI Tools with Dr. Finney, an initiative by the Holistic Medic Network. Here, we learn about AI tools that can make your daily task easier. And if today is the first time you're coming across us, do well to subscribe to this channel. Go and visit our old videos, previous videos, learn from them, and do turn on the post notification bell so you get notified anytime we go live. Right. In our final episode of our 12-week AI exploration series, we are going to learn about large language models. Okay, a large language model is an AI tool that's been trained on a large volume of data or information so as to have an interactive interface with you, just like ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is an example of a large language model, and one of the things that we know in the AI world is ChatGPT is one of the commonest, one of the is the most popular AI tool. So much so people think that is the only AI tool, interestingly. But we want to open you up in today's episode to other large language models that exist and what they excel at so that the course of your exploration you can you can tailor your needs to which particular large language model and get more refined responses. Right. So I'm going to share my screen now, and then we would look at other large language models for today. Right. So ChatGPT, very popular, very interactive, very creative, and has been very helpful to a lot of students and a lot of people across board. Able to text, talk to us, give suggestions. You can get creative. You can tell ChatGPT to speak to you in Pidgin, and it will speak to you in great, wonderful Pidgin. You would have a wonderful time. It can generate images. It can code. It's super amazing. But you would realize one of the big limitations of ChatGPT is the fact that the best experience of the app, the best model, is hidden behind a paid plan. So you need to get on their paid plan to get their latest version. But we, in our first episode, we looked at DeepSeek, which is also a large language model. And unlike ChatGPT, it's completely free. So that offers you another choice to ChatGPT. The only setback with DeepSeek is number one. For example, DeepSeek is unable to generate images at all. It cannot generate images. So unlike ChatGPT, where you can ask it to generate an image, or you can add your image and let it change it to Pixar style, Ghibli style, whatever thing you want, DeepSeek is unable to do that. Number two, DeepSeek cannot leave its responses in a particular format, downloadable format. For example, when you tell DeepSeek to look for maybe the top five investment options in Ghana and leave it in a downloadable Word document format, it cannot. You would have to copy its answer, open Word document, and paste it there. So that's another setback for DeepSeek. But all in all, DeepSeek does so well, sometimes has better creative ability than ChatGPT. If you work side by side, you would get to see this difference I'm talking about. But today, we are not looking at either of them. We're going to look at a couple of other large language models and what they excel at. So let's start. The first we're going to be looking at is Perplexity AI. Now, I am already logged in as always, and so this is the interface I'm going to get. But if you're not, you would have to open a new tab, type in Perplexity AI, click the first search results. It's going to send you to an interface like this, and then you need to sign in so that your chat gets saved. Okay, so this Perplexity AI. The biggest flex of Perplexity AI is its ability to give you current and fact-based results. Okay, it's Perplexity AI is excellent at research work because it quickly searches the net and gives you very current information, okay, which will be relevant to your search. And I'll show you an example of a search I made earlier, and then we'll compare, and then you see how Perplexity AI excels. But before that, let me just show you some few features of Perplexity AI. So here you can do a quick search of the net, which is fast answers for everyday questions, or you can do a deeper search on the topic. If you are doing a research work, this will be the feature you want to toggle on. Then on this side, you can choose which model for the app you want. Okay, you can choose which model. Here, you can decide to focus or to tell the AI to Perplexity AI to focus on a specific group of articles for its web search. Here, by default, it is asked to search across the entire internet. But let's say, for example, you are doing a research work or you are writing your project work and you want your search to be focused on academic papers. You can toggle this one on and maybe even toggle this one off so that the search is just focused on academic papers. Let's say, for example, the kind of work you are doing has to do with social opinions and discussions. You want to see what people are saying on Reddit and other discussion community platforms. You can toggle this one on. Or your work has to do with something finance related. You can toggle this one on. There is no large language model I have seen yet that gives you this detailed filter options, right? Then, of course, you can attach some files, but the downside is that you are limited to 3 per day, okay, especially if you're on the free plan. Another cool feature is that you can dictate your prompt if you don't want to text or you don't want to type. You can dictate, right? So let me just quickly show you. Earlier, I asked Perplexity AI and ChatGPT to tell me the best car model to buy in Ghana. Not because I'm planning to buy a car, but that's what came up for me suddenly. All right. So these are the search results I had for both large language. Let's just make a quick comparison. So here it says Nissan Navara. It says in 2024 it overtook Toyota Hilux as the best selling and robust pickup suited for work, blah blah blah. But when you go into Perplexity, you see it's the currently best selling vehicle in Ghana, overtaking the Toyota Hilux, and then it's known for its good performance, luxury features, airbags, anti-brake system, and blind spot alert. Even includes a price. Okay, a price. I'm sure by now this price is maybe twice or 3 times the amount, and then it includes references for you. Basically, when you go through this results from ChatGPT and compare it with the one from Perplexity, you see that Perplexity gives you more details than ChatGPT, has better referencing than ChatGPT does, puts a summary in a tabular form, and compare that to ChatGPT. Okay, right. So in summary, if the kind of work you want to do relies heavily on research work, you would want to consider ChatGPT. Okay, sorry, you would want to consider Perplexity AI over ChatGPT. Now, additionally, ChatGPT, why do I keep saying ChatGPT? Well, it's the most popular. Perplexity AI does not just give you an answer like ChatGPT has just done, text. It also offers images. Okay, images. You can compare your images. It suggests even videos that you can watch. Okay, videos that I have spoken about cars, best selling price, current selling price. It will even give you videos. Then it also tells you its sources. Okay, it will explain to you how it's decided, the steps it took in arriving at an answer for you. Okay, this is better explained. So you can imagine if you are actually doing something academic, like what is the current trend of cervical cancer in Ghana, and then you are not only getting text responses, but you're getting images, you're getting videos you can watch and learn from. So Perplexity AI should be your go-to if your work is research-based. It is not as creative as ChatGPT, but when it comes to research work, it's a top-notch. Next, let's look at Lechats by Mistral AI. So Mistral Lechats. So the AI tool is actually called Lechat, developed by Mistral AI. Now, this AI tool works just as ChatGPT, has similar features, able to do a lot of things that ChatGPT is able to do, except it works faster. Okay, one of the top features, the pros of Lechat is its speed. Its speed. Um, if we ask it a very detailed question where the AI tool needs to pause to think, you would find that Lechat excels at speed than ChatGPT. For example, let's try out a prompt. Acting as the ethics board head of a hospital, what will be your response to a family that wants to try out a untested research treatment for their terminally ill father, who himself is considering euthanasia because of the hopelessness of his medical condition. Okay, so let's copy this and let's see how fast Mistral gets us a response. Okay, right away, it's come to give us a response almost instantaneously. And just like that, we get our answer in almost an instant. That's one of the biggest flex of Lechat. Okay, but one other thing I have found in using Lechat is when I often ask an AI tool to modify my response or modify my text, Lechat has a way of still sticking to the original context, the original text that I give to it. It will modify few aspects but stick to it. Whereas ChatGPT would completely modify everything, modify the tone, modify the concept and the idea may be there, but all the wording is going to be changed. And the chat sticks to it. So if you're the kind of person that you want to modify your speech, but you don't want to lose that uniqueness, that genuineness that you have, the chat will be good for you. On the other hand, if you're someone that wants to have your entire grammar changed from top to down, ChatGPT can do that for you. But still speaking about speed, one of the best to consider is Grok Chat. Grok Chat. So once you type that, go into the first interface, and here you can chat with Grok. Let's pick the same prompt we had and try it with Grok. Let's use full chats and boom. Let's see. Almost immediately I type, I'm just getting a response. Immediately I start, it goes to work. It goes to work. In terms of speed, this is one of the fastest you would ever find out there. So if you are the kind of person that values speed in your work, you want fast responses, you don't want delays in what you are doing, you can consider LeChat, you can consider Grok. Those are two of the fastest large language models you would ever come across. Okay, two of the fastest. Let's move on to one more, Hugging Face, Hugging Chats from Hugging Face. Also, another similar large language model to ChatGPT. What I enjoy about Hugging Chat is that you are not alone. So Hugging Chat is from Hugging Face, and Hugging Face has a community, and in that community, a lot of people are developing AI tools, AI models, AI assistants, and it's once you are in this community, it's available to you. It's an open AI. It's an open source. Sorry, not open AI. Open source. What that means is that if you know a bit about coding, you can be able to pick out the source code, modify it as you want, and then generate something that suits you. Okay. If you don't know about coding, then this may not be for you. You just stick with what is original. But the big thing about Hugging Chat is one, it's open source. Two, it's free. Three, you get to access all the benefits of other developers in the community. For example, when we go to browse more tools, okay, we get to see all these tools that are in the community. So we get a tool that can help us generate an image, edit an image, a calculator, something like calculator you never find on ChatGPT, fetch URL. So if you do a web search, it will get the URL for you. You can do a web search. Another one for image generation that is using the Flux, realistic image generator, better doc reader, realistic image generator. Sorry, I've come back. So Vision, Dale, Flags, Joy Caption, TTS, better content, and a whole lot up to about four. You even have voice cloner. So these ones that we see, you can see this is Hagen Chat's official tool. So that is from Hagen Chat. But any other one was developed by another developer in the community, and it's available to you. So we've in the past looked at certain apps, chat reader apps or AI tools. But here you can include PDF reader. All you need to do is click on the tool, activate it, and you are done. You go into your chat, new chat, and then you find that PDF reader is there. So once I have this, I can attach or upload a PDF from my laptop and then ask it to read it for me. Something like this as a tool, you may not find it in such large language models. So the biggest flex about Hugging Chat is the fact that it's open source and you would have access to all the other things that other developers are doing. Okay, all the other tools that other developers are doing. Several models to choose from. They have about 12 models as it stands. Assistants are other chatbots you can chat with depending on what you want. And they have a couple of them up to 172, whichever fits you. All have been developed. So because it's open source, people pick a code, the source code, and then tweak it a bit and generate a new bot for you to chat with. And that's how come you have all of these and up to 172, a lot of people. So SEO mentor, if you want to be an assistant and learn a lot of things, football experts. Okay. So many things to choose from, just from one large language model, something you would not get in other large language models. Time will not permit us to talk about a lot. But there are other amazing large language models out there. There's Gemini, there's Claude, all of such exists for you. But that is up for your exploration and for your enjoyment. Right. This being the final episode, I want to say thank you for sticking with us throughout the 12 episodes of Exploring AI Tools with Dr. Finney. It's been such an amazing and fun ride. What I want to say is I sincerely hope that this journey did spark up a desire in you to incorporate AI tools in your work, in your daily life, and the desire to look out for more AI tools that can make your life easier. If that has happened, then I do consider my work done. And I hope to see you sometime in the real world enjoying the use of AI, not afraid that AI is going to take our lives over. Very controversial topic, but well, just keep exploring and stay curious. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And as always, bye for now.